The acquisition of the 3 additional dialysis machines will significantly expand capacity, allowing the Komfo Teaching Hospital to treat more patients and reduce wait lists. The purchase of these machines was done through the hospital's internally generated funds. Professor Ochre Adey-Mensah is the CEO of the hospital.
You would have heard me say in times past that Komfo had only 1.5 dialysis machines because we had 2, but one was working at fault. Presently, we have 4 thanks to Springfield. Springfield Oil gave us 2 refurbished ones. I had a conversation with them last night around 10 p.m. and it is likely that they are going to give us 3 more refurbished ones. But the hospital again uses internally generated funds and has purchased 3 brand new dialysis machines, which you saw. The installation is being done. I'm expecting 2 brand new ones, possibly by the end of this month, if not middle of next month, from a company whose permission I do not have to put their name out. But if we have 2 brand new ones added to the 3, we have 5 brand new ones, we already have 4 in place, that makes 9. And if the 3 from Springfield come on board, we'd have a total of 12. But I must, however, say that the new Minister for Health is intent on ensuring that he equips the various health facilities with dialysis machines. And so, for example, there's been a meeting of all the CEOs in the teaching hospitals together with him and some engineers, and he's looking at bringing some more machines to Komfo to Tamale. Tamale presently has 3 or 4, if my memory serves me right, Cape Coast, and then to the newly established Sunyani teaching hospital.
The situation of relatives of patients sleeping and camping outside the hospital, often under unfavorable weather conditions, has been a major concern to management. To tackle this issue, KATH initiated the construction of a hostel facility designed specifically to accommodate relatives. Professor Ochre Adey-Mensah is resolved to see the project's completion.
Much as our core mandate as a hospital does not essentially include the provision of such services for relatives, to the extent that some of these patients would definitely come with relatives because of the state in which they find themselves, it has become necessary for us to make that kind of provision. And so, cognizant of that responsibility, this was entered into with a private contractor and a BOT arrangement for him to build a facility like that would house the relatives who come with such patients. Like I told you, it's about 80% complete. We have the opportunity to look at it ourselves. We saw the beds that were present, we saw the doors, the floors were done, the tiling had been done. There are a few fixtures that need to be put in place, and once those things are done, I'm sure that we would have use of it.
The hospital has also refurbished its physiotherapy unit to help improve service delivery.
It was in a pretty bad state, but management took the decision that it was possible for us to use part of our internally generated funds to fix it. That has been done, and that has resulted in the very nice edifice you saw when we went round. We initially had a hydrotherapy unit, but is kind of obsolete. It's not being used at the moment, and it's going to cost about $150,000 to fix it. The cost on the return on investment is low, and so what we are intending to do with that space is to change the architecture so that it can now be used for the limb fitting center.
For Joy News, Nana Boache Dankwa Yadom, Kumasi.